part of the social media group on campus, and so there were a few of our members here today, and I'm sure that's something that we might be talking about in the future. You know, we might even consider potentially being able to bring John in to speak to us about other things, because we're trying to develop social media policy and look at the university as a whole, and we want to do things the right way. But technology moves so fast that a lot of times trying to develop the right way ends up making you fall behind. And so it's a picking and choosing on what to do, when to do it, and how best to benefit the population you're trying to reach.
As a result of seeing John Sousa speak to my class today, I am going to do some maintenance on my Facebook and Twitter, even though I already do send out helpful information to my followers, but also networking with professionals in the marketing, PR, and advertising industries through LinkedIn and through their groups, so I can actually build up my networking profile as well.
Part of the biggest thing I learned today was the fact that he mentioned branding yourself, and a big quote I took away today was, a lot of people aren't positioning themselves for jobs, and that's why they don't get hired for these jobs. And that's something as a student that I've sort of learned to do, and I just totally need to think about it in different ways, and he helped me do that today with cleaning up your Facebook with the type of content you're talking about and putting out there to your Facebook followers, your Twitter followers, and your LinkedIn profiles and everything like that, and just connecting with people and networking is such a huge deal, and that's what I got out of it today. It was just an awesome talk. Like, I love talks like this, anything that always helps you build your own personal network and net worth, as he discussed, so I think that was great.
My favorite part of the presentation was that I learned how, whenever I start my new career, how to properly position myself and move from, job to job, and to make myself more, marketable in the future.
I think that he offered a lot of insight into social networks that everybody's involved in but might not know how to properly utilize. And I think I realized that my LinkedIn profile in particular is kind of underutilized. Things like getting people to give me recommendations on my profile and filling out all the different sections.
I just got out of 2 talks from Mr. Sousa. He's a really passionate speaker, very down to earth, great with speaking to people. I learned so much about social media and how important it is. For our generation especially, this is the age of information, and I'm realizing now that online presence is everything, not only for marketing companies, but marketing yourself and personal branding. And he really shed a lot of light on those things, using all the social media tools and just interacting and positioning yourself properly and really building yourself up for employers and companies as well when you're working for yourself. So it's really great to see him here.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go home and try to get some more recommendations for my LinkedIn profile. I currently don't have any, and he stressed the importance of those, and I'm really just not a big LinkedIn user. I'm thinking you need to interact with people one-on-one to try to find a job, but really LinkedIn is a way to be linked in with just about people in every single industry all around the country, and it's up to you. You're your own pilot. You're not just submitting your resume to a computer bot. So the importance of LinkedIn really hit home for me today, and I need to do some improvement in there personally for my own profile.
I really enjoyed Mr. Sousa's presentation. From the time he stepped in the room, I was taking notes. He gave us effective information. He taught us both the benefits and the dangers from social media in a way that anyone could understand. His approach was very comfortable, very relaxed, but still very professional. He really gave us the full overview of what we need to know, what we can attain from using social media, how it can benefit us, and how not to let it hold us back. The program he offers, I'm personally going to purchase it because I feel like it's going to take my career to the next level. It's going to make me that much more marketable. There wasn't anything that I feel he could do differently. He came around, he interacted with everybody, he gave out prizes. He just really came in there, and you could tell he genuinely cared about what he does. He's passionate about what he does. He's more than knowledgeable about what he does, and he's one of the smartest people I've ever witnessed. I was privileged to see him. I benefited tremendously from his presentation, and if the only difference I would personally make is I would record the presentation if I had the opportunity.